defense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They work that running game down to the... Give him 3 on the carry.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. 3rd and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good 3rd down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's... ...1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
From the red zone, looking for a spate, going for it all. Gem, better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. On the run, it's Edwards. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. This is certainly one way to play great defense. Just play keep away with your offense. This drive will not end. 3rd down coming. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll start the return inside his... And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Scooped up by the kicking team. Touchdown, UConn. And they made it it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. They're just about to kick it off after that scoop and score 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Florida Atlantic Owls offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Going for the big play. Brings it down on the right side. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the running back. Shakes off the tackler. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Touchdown Owls! Reeled it in and just made the house call. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback, because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. UConn going back to work on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take this. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Edwards. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw it. You've got these defenders. They are coming. They're running at you hard. So you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker That hit forced the incompletion.
Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own. He's looking to pass. Still on his feet. Trying to make magic with his feet. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He gave him time to react, and he almost pulled off the interception. Instead, it'll be second down.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house.
Would what you want? What do you want, girl?
We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Off play action. They're bringing heat. They get to him as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, the defense was in there in such a hurry. They didn't even let that draw develop. Got to him so quick.
You know, the draw play has to look like a pass and not look like you're faking a pass. And I think there, it was pretty evident they were trying to run the draw. The FAU offense will return to the field. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part. Jesse, this offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Give to the running back. At the 35, he's loose. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field, and it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
And the Owls getting set on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll try the run. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Kent State answered the bell away from Dick Stadium today with an impressive victory. The Golden Flashes knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The give from the gun. Sweet feet on the move. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
He wants to throw. Flips it out in the flat. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes a connection. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Now on the counter. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
This one's for Jeff Lebby right here.
On the ground, it's Edwards. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
That DB had a different story. He had something to say, coming up, making a physical tackle.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. UConn will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They'll immediately call timeout. That's why everybody has to do the tip drill, DBs and receivers, and it worked out this time for the offense.
That's exactly what you want as a defender. Just get your hand on the football, let that thing bounce, and you see so many big plays made, but it was the opposite. It goes right to the wide receiver, makes the play, makes the catch. Man, that's frustrating for a defense.
Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Fancher. Coming after him. He's going for the big play. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. FAU working with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it on the run.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Dialing up a second down pass play. He's got it and still on his feet. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in creasing. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands. So
pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, FAU.
really nice job working the route and getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. So it's an 80-yard drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback, right? Gets a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
He's not afraid to go deep. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Rentschler Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. UConn has it teed up to start this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. FAU has it back as the Owls offense will go back to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Looking to throw, it's Fancher. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
That's the way you answer your halftime speech. You gave up a lot of points in that first half. What did the defense do? The first possession, you set the tone in the second half. Get the big stop, get the big sack. Really nice answer by this defense.
That's a good
down,
stop.
and the
Now I
punt
just need to
team
capitalize.
sends it the other way.
Not sure if I'm going to be able to do
Makes
that
a
or
move.
not because offense is pretty crappy. But we'll
He's
see.
brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every
Nick
bit of
Evers
yardage
is about
he
the
could
only
on
thing
the
I got
punt
going
return.
for me on this
The
offense.
UConn offense goes back to
Also
work.
went away from the running
Looking
game
for a
past a
productive
couple
play
of
on first
possessions.
down.
So if I change this up a little bit, left might change over.
Give to the single back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And you can
need to
forget
recruit a running back.
in the middle against this defense.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it
Sheffield's
into
probably
some
my best wide
scores,
receiver.
and fast.
Just haven't been able to get him the ball this game.
That pass is well off target.
Either
He
I hold
got
the ball
hit
too
as he
long,
was
the
trying
offensive
to
line
throw,
doesn't
and
give me
they
enough
can't
time.
convert on 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on
trust
his
my
quarterback.
defense, though,
They've been
enough to go
trying
for it on
all
4th
game
down.
long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the...
And they got him. A sack denies the try to
Hold on to the
convert
ball
on
too
4th
long.
down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it
So we
up.
just got to
Run
rely
it,
on the
do
defense again
something.
here to
You
make
can't
another
take
stop.
A sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity
FAU can't be
to
that
make a
much
play
better
for
than
you.
UConn.
It's a draw. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42.
I think tackling is about effort most of the time. It's about how much passion.
It's been so long
how
since I
much
played a football
physicality
game, I
you
need
can
to actually,
bring
like,
to get your guy on the ground. Refuse
get
not to
the
get him on the ground. That's not a big back. You got to get that guy
controls
on the ground.
down
You can't
again.
let him pick up an extra couple yards and stay ahead of the sticks.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Tucker.
I don't know why it won't let me switch to the player I want to right away like that.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
If anybody's got any tips on how to switch to player faster, I'd love to know in the chat.
They'll go to the air. Got it.
Struggle with it on the
He's
PlayStation.
down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. Trying to barge their way in. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
Full
And they
red.
kick
I don't
it
think
in
he
for
actually
6
got
more
through.
points. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
All right, so this
That
next
was
drive's
great
a must
example of
score.
a running back toting the rock with conviction. There's not a lot of
Gotta be able to get it back
time
down there.
to hesitate. If you see a split second, you see a hole, you've got to hit it right now. Nice
For
job
those
by
that
the
are
RB
watching
there.
that weren't watching
Let's
the
go
beginning
to the
of this
studio
half,
now
I need to
and
get
check in
another
with
stop
Kevin
like I
Connors.
did
Kevin,
then.
what do you got?
At least get 2
Terrific
scores this
showdown
quarter.
this week, guys.
Make it a
Let's
ball
take
game.
a look at what's going on. Temple is ahead right
That
now
field
in
goal
South
that I kicked in
Philly,
the first
but this
quarter is
game
actually
a
killing me
long
right
way
now.
from being over. Better hold off on the run to Geno's for the time being. They're up by 4 over Utah State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've
run
got
this
you
hook
covered
Z
all
post.
day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us
Sheffield's
know
on the
when it
left,
goes
though,
final.
and he's been my better wide receiver. Haven't been able to get him the ball, though, much this game. That's
Trying
the
to start
problem.
the drive with a pass. Pocket starts to collapse. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll
That was
do
a
more
lucky-
than move
that was
the
lucky
chains.
catch.
They'll move that
Lucky
thing more
catch.
than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just
You know
outside
what?
the
Let's run
40.
the inside zone here.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to
Problem
scrounge
is, I've been able to
3
run
yards
on
out
this
of that
dang
one
FAU
somehow. It's
defense
2nd
all
and
day.
7.
That's the problem.
And it's just simple. Simple 1st down run. Showing
The
your
other teams
physicality,
I've played so
setting
far,
your offense
I've been
up
able to
against
run
them.
all over them.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly.
FAU's
Got it
taking
in
that
the
away
middle,
from
it's
me.
Harris.
We're going to run a double slant here. See if we can get it back into Sheffield's hands.
Looking to move it through the air. Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the tight end. And he broke one tackle on the way to
that was a mismatch right there.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Welcome to the
first reality of college football.
Like the guy at the quarterback spot, you can just do that. Pull it down, get
all right,
positive yards.
Let's go to another run here.
Every
definitely don't want to do a
play.
pitch. Let's do an HB power.
Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down.
3rd and 3. This is 4-down territory for me.
Trying to pick it up on the ground.
I've got to get it here. This is 4-down territory. So we're going to...
No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the
I feel like
field.
this is a mistake.
Try to get it on the ground. And he's brought to
Paid
the
off.
ground, but
Risky.
not before he gets enough for the first down.
All right, I don't have time to be bleeding clock here, so let's.
What you're going to get up front.
In memory of Jeff Levy, I know we got OU fans here.
Pound through that hole. That running back, they can't tiptoe, they can't
And
dance.
Nick Evers was
Run
recruited by
north,
Jeff
south,
Levy
and get
anyway,
that first
so
down. Nice
we'd
job.
probably seen a lot of this jet sweep
Quick
if you'd
pass
ever
on
been
the
a
jet
quarterback
motion.
for Oklahoma.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Yes, elevation to UConn build. I
We've reached the end of the
figured
quarter.
Nick Evers was
FAU has
one of the better
lead.
quarterbacks you could have
They
went with,
built
and I didn't want to go with Boise State. Boise State's got a lot of P4 players there, like Malachi Nelson, guys like that. It wouldn't make sense, so I wanted to pick a school like this where at least they had a decent quarterback, and you can kind of build from there. I think that's one of the more important things to be able to build a franchise or
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
bad play call. I think quarterback's pretty important here to be able to build something. So.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all
Problem
week long.
is,
You're
UConn
watching
doesn't
it
have
throughout
hardly any
practice. You think
playmakers
you're
right
gonna have
now,
a chance to light
and
up
that's
the
killing.
scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up.
And he takes it
That's a
in
big
for the
hit.
score. Touchdown, Husky.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get
Okay,
down
so
in this area of the field, he can get it done.
if I can
answer the bell.
get a quick
Two
stop
rushing
here
touchdowns
and get a
already
quick
for this
score,
offense.
this becomes a pretty manageable game with 4 minutes, 55, pretty much let's say 5 minutes left. All right, so
Lining up to add another.
by the way, if you guys normally watch this
And
channel,
they make the extra point to
and
draw closer
obviously I know a lot of you guys like to follow
17.
recruiting, I'll answer
They put
questions in
together
the
a
chat as I can answer
21-yard
them and see them.
drive and close the deal
I have
with a
some updates
20-yard
from videos I
touchdown
haven't been
run.
able to make yet for 2026 kids. So if you have
They
questions,
cut into this lead.
fire
It's
them in the
down
chat.
to
I'll try to
11
answer them.
set
But
to kick it away.
one of the more interesting things about, because I haven't really played a football game since NCAA,
He thought
probably
about bringing
12.
that
I
out.
didn't know
Second, but he'll
14.
take a knee and they'll bring it
Um,
to the 25.
Definitely, I think
The
this
offense
kicking
will
thing catches me
return to the
sometimes. I
field.
just want to press
Now
X.
they need to put
Don't necessarily
something
want to hold it
together
down.
to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've
terrible.
got to score points, David. But
Oh, it's out. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. And the Owls will hustle to the line.
man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter.
I will
how
say,
many
so
defenders
for
are
those of
around
you
you
who know,
how
or
hard you
obviously
get
I'm an
hit.
Oklahoma fan,
You
right? So
cannot turn the football over and expect to win
I was having
games.
issues getting the dynasty thing to
He
work
got a
earlier, so
bunch
I was
and
playing
we're close to getting
Oklahoma
a
at
lot
Penn
more,
State.
but he's
I wanted
got
to see
the
what
first
the
down.
home field advantage was like.
It's
They
a
weren't
point of the
kidding.
game,
Home
I
field
think, as
advantage is a
coaching
real thing
staff,
when you have
where
to
you
play
really challenge your
a
offensive
decent stadium.
line to go win
So-
the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium.
I mean,
knows
us
that's
being
what's gonna
UConn, we're
happen.
going to lose
Can we
teams.
run the
It's
ball
going to
down
happen.
their
So
throats and impose our
eventually
will?
down the
That's what
road,
this
when I have
offense
to go to
right now is
places
trying to do.
like Happy Valley
After
or
the
maybe
productive
Eugene,
first
Oregon,
down
it's
play,
going to be
it's
interesting
2nd
to
and
see
6.
how my program is going to adapt to playing on the road, places like that.
Nice move to stay on his feet.
I mean, they can't make tackles to save their lives. Everybody's missing stuff.
Pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. FAU working with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Fancher. Got his man quickly. They get him down after he makes the catch.
Problem is, we're in a pretty bad spot right now. They're within field goal range, and we're kind of letting this clock bleed. Oh, perfect interception. We're doing. We just got to get it in pretty quickly on this one, and then get a quick stop, which we haven't been able to successfully do this game. So we'll see. I think we're gonna go to levels out. This one's worked pretty well for us tonight. But again, Sheffield's my best receiver, and this is not a good play call for him. I just throw that away.
How about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and
if anybody knows how to throw it away in this game, jump in the chat.
I'm
not there yet.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass.
Kind of just picked up the controller and started playing.
And being active.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time it's complete. Smashes through.
Get out of bounds here.
He's run out of bounds, but a big.
I've also noticed players get hurt really easily. So earlier, when I was playing with Oklahoma against Penn State, I noticed Fabichi Wewu was getting hurt actually quite a bit. So players, I definitely think, get hurt a little easier in this game than I remember.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
Hey, Elevation, this is a dynasty game with the UCONN. So this is their actual roster. But we're going to run through a dynasty with them, see if we can get UCONN to be a national powerhouse.
It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. The give to the right. Jukes his way for more. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent.
All right, this is 4-down territory, so we're going to run this again. See if we can get a first down here. And then maybe set up a couple pass plays.
Stop him at the 43-yard line. UConn quick to the line. Trying to find his man on 1st down.
And I just love when
maybe get a couple incompletions here and get Nick Evers hot.
You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the 1st down.
And a nice job up front too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
Makes the grab, and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Huskies. So they get that score that they so desperately needed. And
all right, so 2 minutes and 36 seconds left. Presumptively, I hit this field goal. It's a 4-point ball game. We're in this thing. If we can hold Florida Atlantic to a field goal, or at best case scenario, get a stop, we might be able to give UConn the winning drive here. Man, they want me to go for 2? I think my coach is a little crazy. Don't think I need to go for 2. I think I need to hit the PAT.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
That's bad. That's terrible. See, this is the thing that I'm not used to yet. I'm not used to kicking these field goals and having to hold the button down. And yeah, kicking the ball is going to take some getting used to. Getting this timing down. It's okay, though. Still a 5-point game, so even if they kick a field goal, this game's within reach. We just need to get the stop at this point, which we've kind of had a hard time doing. Have a hard time making tackles, things like that.
David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw an interception.
They're killing us through the air.
Stay aggressive with this offense.
Not likely we're going to get another pick here. They're just not making those kind of mistakes.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it. Move on. Play the next play.
They're going to be bleeding this clock. We're going to have to be taking some timeouts.
We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. You'll take 4
I don't like
yards
that.
on first
At
down
least got a
every
couple
time,
yards
2nd
there.
and 6.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the
I
football.
want to see if we can
not just
hold a
drop
couple
back
of these
and pass.
timeouts.
Make
So if
him
we can
honor
get a
the
good
run
stop
game,
here on
you
3rd
gotta
down,
do a
we'll
lot
use a
of this.
timeout. Preserve a little bit of clock.
Wide receiver coming
And then that should
across in
hopefully give us
motion.
some clock as well
A
if we
hand
get the
to
ball back
running
on offense. But nope, that's all she
Running into
wrote.
the open space. Off he goes.
That's all she wrote.
Touchdown,
We'll let them score and
once he found some
pray
daylight, it was time
for a
to make
score and an
house
onside
call.
kick. That's all we can hope for at this point.
They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early,
Not
about
good.
to push their record to 3-1.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative.
Not sure
when they
Nick
got the
Evers is
lead
going to
and
be
they
able to
got
pull
the
this
ball.
one out.
I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got
So,
another
as
score
UConn,
added
any
to the
chance that we
lead.
wanted to
Now you're
potentially
trying
make
to
college football
salt this
playoffs
game
are
away.
now out the door
We check in with
because
Kevin
we're not
Connors.
going to
What's
be
going on,
undefeated.
Kevin?
And I felt like we would have had to.
Happening
Yep,
in
elevation. I
college
probably
football.
should have
Eyes
went
on
for
it.
2.
Check this out.
Probably should have went for 2.
Washington
I
is
did not. That was
currently
my
ahead in
mistake.
this one inside a
But regardless, at
jam-packed
this point, I have to do an
Husky
onside kick.
Stadium. But the
So
purple and gold have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 12 over Northwestern. We'll circle back
now
if any-
this helps.
He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house.
This helps a lot. This helps a ton. Now I just need to be able to successfully do an onside kick, which I have not been able to do yet. So I still got 3 timeouts though. So if I can get 3 quick stops with 1 minute, I might get the ball back with 20 seconds left.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they
Okay,
get closer.
5-point ball game.
Not much coaches love more than
Did
finding points on
not
special
think we
teams,
would
and
be
that
here.
94-yard touchdown return gave it to them. 1 minute left to play, plenty of time if they can recover this onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team
Okay,
is able
so
to fall on it.
let's see here.
And this is why you put your
They're going to
hands
try to
the
run it,
field
so we
most of
probably
the
need to
time
just
when you
run
know it's
some
coming and you
damn
put
near
those
goal
guys
line
that are
stance here.
Great catches of the football. The first guys
And,
what they do, they go block,
I'd say
they go
take a
blow somebody
timeout.
up.
Just
The
get the
next
stops,
guys
take
catch
the
football,
timeout.
secure it, get your butt on the ground, and most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Again, the problem is
Timeout
my guys
called
can't
there by
tackle.
the defense, desperate
So
to get the ball back and save
that's
as much
killing
time
me
as
here.
possible. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much
All right,
time as
so
possible for their
question.
offense.
Do we utilize a
Lining up
timeout
for
here,
3rd down.
or do we...
The give to the back.
All right, do we utilize timeout here, or do we let the clock bleed? We take timeout.
Defense uses
Take
a
timeout.
timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
All right, 3-point game, or 8-point game.
That's a huge kick right
You're
there,
right,
because now the
elevation.
opponent
Load
has
the
to score a
box.
touchdown here in the fourth
We
quarter.
weren't loading the box.
So much pressure.
Should have ran
on
a
the
goal line
opponent.
package there.
Nice job by the special
But
teams
regardless,
going
we
out
got the
executing
stop.
a
That's
big
what we needed.
With that
Stands
field
are
goal, now
pathetic.
it
We need to
takes
get
a
more
touchdown
fans in
to
these
beat them.
stadiums.
So you want to pin them back and then let the defense have a little room to work with. And he takes this from inside the 5.
Okay.
Didn't find any
So,
crease in that kickoff
I will say,
coverage, and he'll be stopped at the
deep
17.
passes
The UConn offense
from-
goes back to work. And they're going to have to fight this defense,
Oh,
and they're
man.
also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah,
Deep
no doubt,
passes
Reese. This
with
quarterback now, he's
Evers
gonna have
to
show off his poise, Dave.
what's
They
our dude
practice
over
these
here?
late-game situations, but how's
Square.
this guy gonna
He's-
respond?
That's been our
And I got
best
a little
option.
bit of time to
Not
work
sure
with
we're
you,
going to be able to
so
get
I
that
watch
here.
the defense, and if they're gonna
Definitely
drop
do
back
not
and
want the
play real
sack.
conservative, like
I'll
they
take an
tend to do
incompletion
late
all
in the
day
game,
long, no
let's
sack.
get a few
But
shots and
those
we'll
deep
go
passes
first
that I was
before we
making
have
with
to
him
take that
earlier,
big
that's
shot.
what I think we want.
He just about put this game away. If he'd
So,
been able to
we'll see if
hold
we
on
can
to
hit
that
something
one
here.
instead. It's
Prayer.
2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's run out of bounds.
Maybe
but
take a
not
couple of
before
those as well.
turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
See, here's the problem, though. Not sure crossing routes are our best because we don't have a way to stop the clock. So I need to keep this ball as close to the sideline as possible or get a deep, deep pass. But we'll try one. We'll try something. I probably should have threw it down to number 6 down there.
Scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
Well, the defense finally showing some life there. It's been tough sledding, too, because this offense has been lighting them up through the air. But a nice individual effort that time, forcing the incompletion.
He wants a big play here late. And the incomplete pass.
Did not catch that. I was kind of hoping maybe he pulled something out of his rear.
Man, you know the defense.
Let's do another hook T post. I know that one worked a couple times.
You got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up 4th down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it, they might win this game.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down.
Our best receiver's not even on the field right now.
Deciding play here.
Do not go out.
Lets it go. And he goes out of bounds, and he is short of the 1st down marker. I think he just lost track of where he was.
There's no need for a booth review here. He wasn't even
close.
close.
The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up.
I mean, here's the deal. We're 3-1 right now with UConn. Are they actually going to be 3-1 this season at any point? Are they going to win 3 games this season?
Force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College.
Hold on. For those that are joining from the Discord, I'm applying to Cobra, the Discord. He had a couple questions about offensive line recruiting for OU. So I'm going to switch him back quick. All right, let's see where we're at here. You're right, Elevation. This record is better than it would be in real life. So far in recruiting, we're not doing so well. Kind of shooting our shot with high-end 4-star kids. Haven't been in any top schools list there. Also, for these 2 3-star recruits, we were not in the top 8. We're getting beat by mid-zoo in this one. And then, of course, the most unrealistic aspect of this game, you have a 3-star recruit picking, right now, potentially Buffalo over Penn State and Ohio State. Would not happen in real life. So let's see here. Elevation, we actually probably need to go through and edit some of our recruits, maybe add some more guys to our list. Again, I'm kind of really just trying to shoot for the stars here. So what does the top 25 look like? Because I know I'm not in there right now. Dang, they had Michigan at 1. What happened to Michigan? Dang, they dropped Michigan down to here. Nebraska's 4-0 in this game. That tells you a little bit about what they might do this season. Heisman Watch. Do we have Drew Evers in Heisman Watch yet? We do not. Riley Leonard at Notre Dame. What is this? What, the monkeys? Alright, recruiting. Let's see what's going on in recruiting. Alright, so we can remove this guy. We can remove this guy. Let's see, is there anybody else we can remove? We'll remove you, because you're not coming to our school. You're not coming either. You're not coming. You are not coming. Alright, so... we're not even in the top 10 here. Man, I probably need to stop shooting for all these 4 stars. I probably need to shoot for more 3-star prospects because I think my team's full of 2 stars. I'll make a couple offers here. Again, just trying to rebuild this program. I'm trying to I'm at this point I'm just offering anybody and everybody that I can, especially if they're in need. I want to take as much talent as I possibly can get. Okay. Buffalo at UCONN. Okay, this should be an easy win. Buffalo's not very good. Might be one of those games like the first one where if we're winning 35-0, no, we might sim the rest of that game.
East Hartford, Connecticut, home to the UConn Huskies, where basketball has a championship pedigree and there's plenty of enthusiasm for football as well. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UConn Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and guys, can't wait to get this one started. UConn will deliver the opening kickoff, and we'll get this game going. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it.
Yeah, I think you're right. Elevation. Going with players closer to home probably is my best bet. My thought philosophy here is if I can put together a good half season, I should be able to start reeling in some these high-end 3-star, maybe low-tier 4-star recruits.
There's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been
should easily be able to do that, I would think.
Won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Leaves it with the back. Not a lot of
but
definitely,
I think one of the things that I need to get is I need to get guys that are better tacklers for next season. The guys that I got now, I'm going to have to go hit the portal and things. The guys that I got now, they can't do it.
Those big fellas get lathered.
That's what was killing me in that FAU game. They were just missing tackles.
Didn't have much room to
Elevation, I don't know who your team is. My team in real life is Oklahoma, so back in the Alex Grinch days before Brent Venables got here, tackling was atrocious. And that's what it looks like here. Looks like, maybe going for the turnover versus actually getting the person on the ground.
Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing.
But I would like to get Nick Evers in Heisman contention here.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked
just
them
if I can continue to put up some nice weeks, that'd be nice. Get a Heisman winner out of UConn.
These guys right here, they are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score.
I like to run a high tempo offense. That's all. That's a terrible pass. Should not have made that.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Anybody know how to pitch in this game?
Down, that leaves him needing a yard here on 3rd down. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here.
There we go. There we go. Let him eat.
And he'll pick up the first down after
eat that sauce.
Run there. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
All right.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
That's terrible. That's awful.
After that completion, not the way they had it
Now I know why OU fans hate
seeing it
the jet
going
sweeps.
and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that.
That's beautiful.
Getting ready to play that.
Beautiful.
Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
UConn quick to the line.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss.
Ooh. That's touchdown. That's touchdown. That's in there, baby. We are in there like swimwear. Let's go. Touchdown. And the number 13 team in the country in Miami lost. What a good day today is. Oh, nope. See, again, this is one of the problems that I have. I hold it down too long. I instinctively just want to hold the kick button down too long, like I do for kickoffs.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. The last time we saw this offense, we had
all right.
quick. It was a
what are we doing again? What's this UConn defense doing?
In that last drive, so someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
The give to the back. Got the first down.
That's terrible.
He's run out of bounds,
Reaching out
but
like
he's got
Superman.
enough to move the sticks. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
I'll eventually get these controls down. Wish there was an easier way to switch to a certain player.
How they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense
Big
breaks
hit.
through, and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin
All
my
right,
ears back.
see what we
and
can
I'm
do
gonna
here.
get to the quarterback. It makes
Get the
life
stop.
really easy on a defensive line.
Okay, I gotta
You can
stop
have
saying stuff like that.
balance.
Anytime I
Now
say
the
get the
defense
stop,
doesn't know
I don't
what's
get the
coming.
stop.
They need more of this if they're going to
Top
be
rushing
successful
years
on
this
offense.
season.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
The Bulls have their offense in high gear.
I should have
They go to the ground.
rebuilt Nebraska. That would have been a little bit of
Not
fun.
much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line.
All right, let's see here.
Now they'll run the draw. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the
That
defensive
mountain
line.
of a man.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
I can tell you, these announcers are going to get
On
old
the right,
really, really
it's
quickly.
Shields. He'll pull it down. Still running at the 40. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
That is the exact situation that every defense draws up.
That was blown. That was blown coverage.
But I
Awful.
don't want you with that guy, because that guy can run around, scramble, buy time, make 3rd and long look like 3rd and short, and pick up a first down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind
Bring
of
this
success
guy over.
on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Makes his man miss.
Dude, look at that. What kind of tackling is this? What kind of tackling is this? Look, miss here. This guy right here, I mean, I don't know what he was doing. Look at this guy in the end zone. He just pushes him. What kind of tackling is this? I need better tackling. We should fire the tackling coach. That's what we need to do. Whoever's in charge, teaching these kids how to tackle, we got to fire him. This is what killed us in the last game that we lost. And we did okay in the first 3 games, but definitely towards the 4th quarter when the guys are getting tired, they definitely make they're not making as many good tackles, which is killing us. So now we got to respond, try to get this lead back in our possession.
Right down the
Because if we can get to 4-1 with the win over a not very good Buffalo team, that gives me a little hope here.
29-yard touchdown. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. UConn going back to work on offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
Money.
And that's a
Money.
Right side.
You can't catch me.
The tag. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, UConn.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats. You say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers.
That's going to help
can't contain this offense.
Drew Evers,
Heisman.
Heisman
Officials are going to have a second
camping.
Look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call.
Oh, no. This is... Did he step out? Oh, my goodness. What are these people doing?
They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a first
See if
and
I can
goal.
get this for Drew Evers.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he got a
without turning the ball over, hopefully. That would be nice.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the
We're going to do a tight end hitch out here.
Saw that there on the
Drew Evers is on fire, y'all.
He wants to throw here on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got...
All right, well, we're done with that. That's a bad idea. So we're going to go back to the option here. We're going to give Drew Evers an opportunity for the option. Press X to keep the ball within the quarterback and tap L1 for a quick or strong pitch. Okay, I like that.
On the ground. And will cruise into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got
perfect,
home run
beautiful.
They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Look at this. So now that I'm playing this game on this podcast, I get to write it off. Isn't that fantastic? Boom. Monster kick. I will say, my kicker is not bad. Ooh, Kansas down 7-0 right now.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the
we were talking a bunch of mess at the beginning, talking about how this might be a blowout. It's been a little closer than maybe we wanted it.
Because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
But our tackling's got to get better, guys. Tackling's got to get better. And you know, a lot of that might be user error. The user might be struggling a little bit. Hold on, let me text the wife back real quick. Make sure she's all good. Okay.
Man, this guy's a playmaker. He does not need a lot of space. Really nice job that time letting the pass rush get upfield. So when he got the football, there was just green grass.
Who wants to come play for my program? Who wants to come play
and when I got a guy like that, man, I just got to find ways to get him past the D-line, right? And then the draw play is a good way to do it. Let them run themselves up the field. Then you can see he's got some serious speed. A lot of speed in space is always a good recipe for offense.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And they give him enough for the
all right, y'all. This is bad. I know elevation. I just need to load the box in these situations. And for some reason, I do not learn. I'm afraid if I load the box, they're going to throw one out on me.
That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
I will say, we need to stop running a Lincoln Riley offense, and we need to try to take a little bit of time and possession into our hands here. Give our defense a little bit of a rest.
They'll try to pop the draw. Got the first down and still
All
on
right,
his feet.
Elevation, we're going to
And
take
he's brought down
your
after
advice
a
here.
nice
We're going to
game.
load the box.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by
We're
30,
gonna hope
by
it helps
40.
us out.
I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that.
Good job on
We're gonna
defense,
throw a
getting hand
spy
on it,
out
tipping
there.
it up in the air. They weren't able to pick it off, but they do force the incompletion.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McMillan. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Back to throw, it's Shields. Couldn't find a man.
That was great
Had to
coverage.
throw it away to avoid a negative play.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Never a doubt for this
Never
big-footed
a doubt.
guy.
Gets to
49-yard field goal is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Michigan State is ahead in East Lansing, but that's not exactly Kenneth Walker III out there running the ball.
All right.
This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 10 over Ohio State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
We're getting the ball
How
back
about
here.
that? I know Kevin
Maybe
and
we
those
should try to
guys will be
tick
keeping an eye
4
on it
minutes
for
off
us.
the clock.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he steps out of bounds at the 2-yard line. What a terrible decision on
What
that
a
one.
terrible decision. Shut up, Kirk.
The UConn offense goes back to
All right.
work. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the
We're going to take
defense
a
on their
nice
feet, back
low
them
drive
off a
here,
little bit,
or at least a long
get
one.
in rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He'll be
You know, we
stopped
tweeted
short,
at Nick
picks up
Evers
one,
earlier,
but they're facing
told him
4th
that
and
we
long.
were selecting
And a lot of
him in
times
this
you
team.
want those big plays. You want those splash
I hope
plays,
Nick Evers
but
is in here
sometimes
watching.
you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue
Bring
to
some of
run
these
it,
play
you can
calls
at
back
least
to
create
camp.
some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Goodness gracious, I don't know if that head coach is gutsy or crazy.
Probably both, maybe both. A lot of coaches are, but the analytics do say you should go for it more on 4th down than conventional wisdom would suggest.
You're owed 20.
Fair enough.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many
What's
first
up,
downs?
Coop?
It's their own defense.
Oh,
David
Coop, you want to see a jet sweep? Okay, I'll throw one for you next.
Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking
Coop,
about this
this
before
one's
the
for
game.
you.
How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play.
Well,
and
hold
it's
on if I
right
can
back
find the jet sweep. Coop,
UConn
I'll have to
comes
find
to
it.
the
I had
line
him
after
earlier.
Getting another first down. An unforced
Dang it,
error
didn't get the
there.
flag.
They don't get the snap
Coop,
off
I got a
in time.
flag trying to run a jet sweep just for you. And I had him earlier and I can't find him now. Also, the dogs are kind of bothering me. which doesn't
Offense
help
took a little bit too much time at the
Okay,
line
let's
there.
see here. Someone just called me an idiot in the stands.
After the step off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. Now they'll run it on the toss. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets it down.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that
Probably
gets
need to
better
run a
as
pass
the game
here.
goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get
2nd and
lateral.
11.
It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before
Texas
the break.
is only up 7-0 against Mississippi State. That is very, very accurate of what's going to happen
On
this
second
season.
down, looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield.
Okay, so that double slants is actually a pretty good play against the Buffalo defense here.
Pick up and a first down for this offense.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Inside
All right, we're
the
going to
15,
get
first
Nick
and
Evers
10 from
here.
the 14.
Another pass.
From the red zone, he's gonna
Remember, we
throw.
got to really increase his Heisman stake here. We got to get Drew Evers the Heisman.
Down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. Take your steps, you get the ball out. It's got to be in a good
See, it says sweeps, but there's no sweeps here. And there were jet sweeps in the other game that we played. I'm not understanding where the
Operating
sweeps
in the
went.
red zone here on second down. The give to the back. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. UConn quick to the line. Trying to pound it in. And he'll find the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Coop, yeah, you need to log on to play, Coop.
touchdown. That's now two
What's up,
running
Steven?
backs.
What's
This
going
offense
on?
come into this one, running the ball, being
Steven,
the
you will
one
be happy to know that although Coop was calling for a jet sweep, we were not able to find it and give it to him. So,
And with the extra
Jeff
point,
Levy
they
did not get a hold
push
of
the
me.
lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
But we are working on getting
Here he comes with the return.
Drew Evers the Heisman.
Not a lot
Eric,
of space to be
Eric
found.
Coop,
Good
I
hustle by
think
the cover
Suzuki
receiver.
still has a chip. He didn't turn it in, but if he turned it in, I bet he turns it in at the party at the Palace. I bet he turns it in at the party
Running
at the
out of
Palace.
time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football.
Okay,
on this
Steven.
run. You're
Really?
down in the
Rebuilding
games.
the OU
Obviously, a lot
roster
of
don't need to be
football left,
rebuilt.
David,
Go
but
go
this
rebuild
early
like
in this
Oklahoma
two-minute
State
situation,
or
best players
Nebraska.
got to touch the ball.
And this
I was
could
actually
get
saying
into
that
pressing
earlier.
mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores
It would have
and
been
starts
fun
the-
to actually
the
try to
pressure
rebuild
really
Nebraska
mounts.
into a
Good
powerhouse
opportunity
or
to
like
take some of that
Miami.
pressure off,
But,
get some
you know,
momentum,
one of the reasons why I didn't choose
energize
Boise
the squad
State
going
is
into
because
halftime.
Boise State has a
On the
bunch of
move,
Power 4
it's
players on their
Shields.
roster,
Makes his connection.
and everybody chooses Boise State. I wanted to choose something different. That's why I went with UConn. You know, and they got a decent enough quarterback in Nick Evers that, like, you feel like you can build something for your future off of it.
Wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's
Because
Moore.
Nick Evers ain't leaving
They
me
make
this year.
the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the
Steven, I
first
have
down.
seen the rush that they gave
We
us.
got a
And
timeout
actually,
here
so
late in the first half, and
I was
they'll
telling
try
everybody
to
else
get
in
more
here
points
earlier,
on the board before the
I
break.
was playing, where should we take timeout? I'm not running the right play. Earlier, we were playing Oklahoma versus Penn State because I wanted to see what that was like in terms of home field advantage. And I could not get Dominic Williams to be my main starting defensive tackle, and it wouldn't let me put DeJoun Terry as my starting nose tackle either. So,
They'll try to get the first through the air.
yes, I've seen how I've seen the roster they gave us, and I also see that
Those outside linebackers
they screwing us in terms
nowadays
of our
are
things.
so
You figure out what
fast. They gotta
conference
cover
you
ground.
go.
You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks.
Probably the
That's why they're
ACC.
getting drafted
I don't
so
think
high.
UConn Huskies are good enough as we speak right now to
The Bulls will line up
go to the Big
away.
Ten and compete
This
with
will
those
be the
schools.
second time they've had to kick
I mean,
it
I
away.
could definitely beat old Tebow every day, but anybody else, yeah, we're not really competing in the Big Ten. ACC though, different opportunity.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
I didn't realize there was only
Timeout from
14
the
seconds
offense
left.
to save
I was going to run a run
precious
play.
seconds.
That was a mistake.
Offense getting set for first down.
All right, Coop, you'll have to text me and let me know what you think. All right,
Use the
Sheffield's
play
our guy.
fake now to throw. Feeling some heat. Gonna let it fly.
Oh,
What a
ho,
snag
ho,
by the
ho.
defense. Bringing it
That was a
back.
terrible throw. Terrible
And he's
throw.
wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense.
I think that's
putting their
Nick Evers'
dime
first
package out on
interception
the
of the
field. So you
season,
bring
I
out
think,
the
I've
extra
thrown.
defensive back. You're anticipating a pass. Perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
Cricket.
Looking downfield, it's Shields. Lofts one high and deep.
The good news is, I think we get the ball coming out of half, so to give us an opportunity to go up 28 to 10 here.
Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything.
True, Steven.
there in East Hartford.
Steven, I was born in '97, but of
And
course,
there is no
I
better
wouldn't have been
place
old
to
enough
start
to
this
watch
halftime
Oklahoma
than
win the
by
2000
reviewing
national
how this
championship.
wideout has been a
And really, the
one-man
only national
wrecking
championship
crew.
I remember Oklahoma
The
going
kid's been
to was
everywhere.
2008 against
And I
Florida.
love how
That's
he's
the only one that I was really
across
old
the
enough to
middle,
actually watch
but then he
Oklahoma
also
play.
has the jets to burn
So
these DBs
I agree
on
with
the
you.
deep
Like, I want to see Oklahoma win a
If this
national
defense
championship.
wants to
I think it
actually
has.
come back in this one,
I think it's coming.
they
I think
better
it's coming. I
hide
think
his
they could get it here in the
face.
next 2 to 3
And
years
with that,
with what
let's send
BB's
it
got
back to
going
the
on.
guys at
Norman.
Rentschler Field.
But no, this game is everything I wanted. But having not played a football game in
All right,
like
Kevin about ready to get things
10
cranked
years,
back up
this
here.
definitely, because I don't play Madden. That crap's
Kickoff
terrible.
team lining up to send this one
So
away.
no, it's definitely a little different. The controls are way different. And also, I'm playing on PlayStation.
From inside his own
Especially
15,
this new of the
looking for a
console,
crevice.
it's
Able to find
the
enough
controls are a
room
little
to
weird.
get
So
out across the 25.
getting used to it. But I figure things like this while I'm playing, being able to talk to you guys, whether you guys have questions about recruiting, just be able to jump in here and have a conversation. Figured, why not, right? Why not?
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm.
That's
was
another
obvious
terrible
in the
throw.
first
That
half.
should have been
So
picked
his
off.
first drive, you want to
Not sure what I was
continue
doing
that.
there.
You want to see good decision making. You want to see him playing on time, and as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football.
Actually,
It's
I know what I was
reason
doing there. I was
built
trying to
the
get
lead. He's the guy that
Nick
I can
Evers as
trust.
many
This
passing
offense
yards as I
is
can
built
possibly
around
get him.
So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there.
You only have a
They
10
knew
hour.
this offense was
Oh,
gonna try to
Steven,
be
you didn't buy
aggressive.
the.
They're gonna need better effort in the back end for this defense.
You didn't buy the $100
Quick
one.
strike complete. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. That big
Okay.
pickup on what they
Who
call the
is
drag route, but
starting?
he hit it on time.
Oh,
He
you got
hit
the
turbo
disc.
boost.
See, here's my deal. I couldn't wait.
Nice job by the
I
QB there,
couldn't
putting
wait.
it
I
out
had
in
to play
front of
this.
his
I will
receiver
pay
to
any
make
amount
an
of money to
easy
play it
catch and
now.
then advance it.
Especially after seeing Hayes
He
and all
works
them
that one in
kind of
nicely.
get the game early. No,
And he
so
almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup
okay,
on that play.
who
He's been a matchup
is
problem
starting
all
at
season
right
long.
tackle?
Defense is just
Tarquin,
don't know how to
Brown,
solve the
or
puzzle. With that
Taylor?
last catch,
So
over
as of right
500
now,
yards receiving
I would
on the
say
year for him.
Jake Taylor is my starting right tackle. I don't think Brown's going to start at all unless he just makes some
This
huge
UConn
improvement
offense
this
really
summer.
has it going.
I don't think Brown's going to be starting for Oklahoma. Jake Taylor is going to be an interesting battle with Tark.
From the gun, looking for a
But I
man.
would rather have Tark as a good, solid backup to play a guard or a swing, so he can play tackle or guard. I would like him to be able to play that.
The defense
So
playing
I'm going to
zone
say Jake
coverage,
Taylor.
they're taking away
A
all
lot of
the
people will
QB's
forget,
primary options
coming
from
out of
the
Bishop
field,
Gorman,
so he has
Jake
to
Taylor
check
was
it
a
down to the
4-star
drag
recruit,
running underneath.
highly rated, top 150 guy. So
And he's going to take it to the house. Touchdown, UConn! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and an ability up front and a belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
all right, sorry y'all. The
Getting
wife
set
had to
for the
come in and make
point
fun of me.
after.
She thinks this is hilarious that I'm playing video games on YouTube.
And with the extra
Anyways,
point, they're on
yeah,
down by
Jake
18.
Taylor is one of the highest
And for a quick
offensive linemen in the
update,
game.
let's go to
Yeah,
Kevin
like
Connors
Jake Taylor is a really good offensive lineman. I think a lot of people forget how good Jake Taylor and Jacob Sexton played in that bowl game against Florida State. They both got hurt, and Jake Taylor kind of fell behind last year. But a lot of people forget how good they are. So I think a lot of people are going to be surprised. I think Oklahoma's offensive line is going to shock people. As I said on Jay's live the other day, I think it was just me and Coop. If Oklahoma's offensive line can hang anywhere in the realm of 25 to 30 sacks, which is primarily going to just be SEC play, you're probably contending for a playoff spot at that point. If you look at the most elite teams in the SEC, the teams that have held themselves in that 25 to 30 range, those are usually the top teams in the SEC and some of the top teams in the country. Georgia last year had 11 total sacks, and look at how good they were. So I don't expect Oklahoma to be in the 11 realm.
And he bats it away, it falls incomplete.
Well, at this
I heard PG was dropping some scoops. I was, Topher, but what kind of? Coop was just talking about Fasusi, and did I think he turned in his chip? And I said no. I said if he turns in his chip, I would think he would do it during the party at the Palace, not necessarily that early. I don't think Fasusi's made that decision yet of where he's going to play college. I think he has a good idea. I don't think that decision's been made. So, but I'm kind of with Parker though. I'm not going to touch on Fasusi probably until that last week of his recruitment, just because so many things are going to change. Especially with him being the last offensive tackle that I think a couple schools have a good shot for. Because Babalola, people, Texas and Texas A&M, they don't have a shot there. It's just Michigan, Oklahoma, Stanford. And I really like Oklahoma's spot. I got wrapped up too much talking. I really like where Oklahoma sits with Andrew Babalola. I think they can make the pitch that you can get a good education here, but you're going to be developed at a way higher level at Oklahoma versus Michigan. So if Oklahoma's able to pull in Andrew Babalola, that would be huge. But if you can get Michael Fasusi, that's just equally big. I don't think they get both. If Oklahoma lands Michael Fasusi, Babs probably goes to Michigan. And at that point, if you really want to take another tackle, you probably go try to flip Rogers from Missouri after you mollywop them in Columbia. So that's kind of what I think of the offensive line. The rest of this recruiting cycle is going to be interesting. I know we were talking about earlier in the cord about Cade Petchak. I don't think that one's swayed from Oklahoma just yet, or at least if that's the case, higher profile people that we're talking to are not hearing that same thing.
The UConn offense goes back to work. That last touchdown drive was surging through the air.
Drop those questions.
Sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college.
Look at that. You give up one big play and 6 people drop out.
Playmakers make quick decisions and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
We're going to try that play one more time. One more time. We're going to try this one more time. Stephen G, is 2026 real yet? 100% it's real. Oh, shoot. That was bad. That was bad. No, 2026 is very real. Obviously, you got Jaden O'Neal, Ryder Mix, and Jonathan Hatton. Jonathan Hatton's actually really been pushing for, we're going to go for this. Why not? Let's make things interesting. Otherwise, we can give Buffalo a chance to get back in this game and maybe make it a more interesting game for us. No, so Jonathan Hatton's really been pushing for Felix Ojo. And you can imagine, oh, shoot, that was bad. Jaden O'Neal is probably going to be equally as heavy on that front. But also, let me pull up my phone here. I was talking to this recruit.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Caught behind the line.
We're letting the AI kind of do some work here.
And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down.
Gosh, my Twitter right now is just full of Trumps right now. Okay, Will Conway. 4-star offensive tackle, class of 2026, just included Oklahoma in his top schools list. We were kind of asking him, hey, are you going to be at the Sooners under the Stars? He said not sure yet. So I'm not sure what that means for Oklahoma if Will Conroy is not going to be there. Because I feel like if you're really serious about Oklahoma, you're probably short the Sooners under the stars again. But I asked him a little bit about his recruitment, who's pushing the hardest, what his relationship with OU looked like. And he kind of had a chance to tell me, OU has been great to me and my family. They all are pretty heavily recruiting me. And he said, but he didn't say anything after that. So I said, I'd love to hear it. I said, you know, are you just locking down your recruitment, or are you trying to narrow down? He says, not sure yet. So I was talking to another guy, or another source, about Ohio kids, because that's where he's from. And one of the guys that I was talking to, he says, Ohio is weird. North of Columbus is Buckeyes or Michigan. South of Columbus is where kids go out of state. So he is north of Columbus. He's northeast of Ohio. So we'll have to see if that one works in Oklahoma's favor. But I definitely think Oklahoma's probably going to get at least one offensive line commit this month, maybe two in the 2026 class. So Bill Bedenbaugh's going to be cooking. And he's probably, like, Bill Bedenbaugh's going to have an opportunity, as Coop says, to get Recruiter of the Year.
What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down and picked off.
Oh my gosh, guys, I'm just making bad decisions, like halfway paying attention. I don't know how streamers do this. How do gaming streamers pay attention to the chat and pay attention to the video game at the same time? Because just to make y'all aware, I don't actually have my chat popping up on the game.
Great job by the defense understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Yeah, and your guys' chats do not pop up on my game, even though it says it. They are, like they're going to. They're not popping up, so
looking to throw.
I'll have to look into that. This is the first time I've ever streamed a video game on YouTube, so here we go, y'all. I'm getting cooked now. Y'all can laugh at me now and talk about how terrible I am at this game.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts.
Yeah, so Topher, I'm not hearing a ton about a lot of wide receiver targets in 2026. I'm definitely thinking we only take probably about 3. I don't, maybe 2. 2 wide receivers, maybe. 2027, you'll probably take a couple more. Obviously, you know, if you really need it, you can get a wide receiver out of the portal. I don't think you're going to lose any of your big dudes. They're going to really try to. See here, what was I saying? Oh yeah, wide receivers. So I think next year we take 2 to 3. I need to lock it in right now. I need to score. 2 to 3 wide receivers, and in 2027 you'll probably go back to your 5 class. But if you need to take one next year in the transfer portal, you can do that. I would say, I think next year you probably have to take at least 2. But you want 3 tight ends.
Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one
open runway ahead. Lowers those pads.
Okay, that was filthy.
And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown.
See, look at that, guys. I pay attention, and we score.
Unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame, where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability.
Do we have any chances of flipping anyone? Like in the 20? Are you asking in the 25 cycle, or do you tackle 25-26?
They'll try to add another to their lead.
25 cycle. I think your best chances are Lamont Rogers. Depending on how good of a season you have and how poor Ohio State's season is, maybe Nate Roberts. I think those are the only 2, though, Oklahoma has a chance at flipping in this cycle. Mainly because I just don't think they really pursue anybody else. Like Nate Roberts, I think you only pursue him because he's an elite tight end, and he's in your own state. And if Ohio State falls apart or you have a really, really good season, I think he might be willing just to show up. Because he's going to coach the games, especially with his brother Jake Roberts.
You ain't lying. They did a great
playing
job
tight end right now at
offensively.
Oklahoma.
Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really
But
were
Lamont
in a
Rogers,
nice
I
run
100%
as
still have
well.
on the
I'd love to
table
see that
for
here in
Oklahoma.
the next drive too. Just keep doing
But I
what
think it
you're
all depends.
doing.
Like, I mean, if you get
Everything seems to be
Babalola,
working,
then
and
no,
you
you're
seem
not.
to have this
You're not
defense
trying to
on
flip
lock.
Lamont Rogers because that's too many tackles. Like 3 more elite offensive tackles. All right, we got to play excellent man coverage here if I'm going to play this way.
It's 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Shields. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. The Bulls will try.
Not sure why that quarterback didn't pull forward.
This offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the 3rd quarter, and there's a very
All right,
rare
looks like we got 5
incompletion
people
on
in the
our
chat
own end
now.
of the
So for
field.
everybody
Maybe
that's
that's the
joining
play the
in, what's
defense
up?
needs now
We're
to
answering
spark
recruiting
some
questions.
momentum.
I cover OU football recruiting though, so I might have some general knowledge around college football itself, but mainly OU football recruiting. And we're just talking about our rebuild of UConn with Nick Evers trying to get him a Heisman. We lost our last game to Florida Atlantic, so any chance of winning the college football playoffs is now probably out the window. I don't think a one-loss UConn team is making the playoffs at this point, so we're not Notre Dame. But the whole goal of this season is to just get some get our blue chip ratio up. You know, get some 4-star recruits in here, high-end 3-star recruits. We're not going to have a chance with any 5 stars. And, you know, try to really drum up some interest in the transfer portal. I've already got some guys that are unhappy on the team. So, TJ Sheffield, he's our best wide receiver, as you guys can see. Drew Evers has really been utilizing him as target.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open
I just want Jake to get like 600 yards. Somehow
running game.
So, the interesting thing with Jake is Jake is more of a block tight end. He's more of a blocking tight end.
Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
So I'm not sure.
4th down, here comes
4th and 3. No, we can go for that.
Spot.
So Jake Roberts, I don't know if he's going to get 600 yards. That's asking a little too much. I think he'll be more around the 350 to 400 range this season. But he's definitely going to get some usage.
In a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries
knockout blow right there, guys.
Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play.
Do
and we'll
you
take
think
a break to
Mizzou
check
or
him out.
Drink is going to take
And
shots
the
on us
Huskies are flying
tomorrow
down
media
the
days?
field.
Gosh, I hope so, because I need some
They're
more
gonna
content.
ride this
I've got
running
some videos to make around like offers, the 2026 guys. But I would like to make a video around SEC Media Days. The one I posted today, guys, the numbers, so I got 30 seconds on the clock. The numbers for today's video were absolute cheeks. 503 total views, 32.2 hours watch time. You know, normally we're hanging at least 2,000, bare minimum. My recruiting video didn't even do very well today. 953 views, down 447 than normal.
Hand off from the shotgun. Able to get a
need y'all to
on the play.
click on the videos and watch them.
The terrain gets rough.
That's how we get the recruits on.
Red zone, 3rd down. They can pick up the
I think I've ran the same play like 5 times now.
Touchdown,
And they were going to score a touchdown.
And
Buffalo
they
is absolute trash. There's no reason they should have 31 points on us right now.
That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
You know, I wonder, man, Steven and Topher, do you guys think I should do an Oklahoma-Mizzou game? Think I should not play the next game, but do like an OU-Missouri game after
And the
this?
extra point was good as they finished the drive.
Change the title of the stream up.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job.
We're also going to make the wife's pie here in 4 minutes. So after this game, I might take a quick intermediate break, make her pie real quick, and then change the thumbnail and the title up, and do Missouri versus Oklahoma Street.
No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Connor.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Ooh. You know, I need to find a Missouri streamer and actually play that.
Unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Fires to the right. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays.
I think that's the first player that I've had hurt for UConn since I started playing.
Will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Pressure coming.
Yes. So, Keaton, you're actually kind of right on that. Views do go down a little bit when people don't like a comment. A lot of it, too, is, like, how long are people watching your videos? If people tune in for 30 seconds, it does draw me down to the algorithm a little bit. So it actually really helps, like, when people, like, watch my videos all the way through, or, like, watch over 50% of the video. Retention is what YouTube really likes to push out in the algorithm.
Getting off the field, it's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that'll be
see, Steven, when the baby comes, I'm not going to have to work for 3 months. We're going to have lots of video games every time.
Trailing in the 4th quarter, what's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where's the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give?
And the ball is picked off. Not much.
Watch this, guys. This is beautiful. Well, okay. I guess I'm saying it's beautiful. You guys are already going to see this when it happens.
Understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff.
Delay.
Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they
I'm
stand
not live on my end.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
I have feeling views are down just interior. Yeah, I mean that.
They'll keep it on the ground.
It's just, I don't know. July is a hard season because everybody's looking forward to football season. So, yeah, I just got to get back on the recruiting content. You know, a lot of it is my thumbnails today were absolute crap anyways. I didn't put a ton of effort into those. And
the offense here, they're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run is coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stopped.
Put the afterburners, kid. He's at the 10, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown.
Let's see here.
As they push that lead out.
Can I sim and let it watch? You guys watch it?
An opportunity to get back in the win column.
There's no mercy rule in college football.
Sim it. We'll make the pie real quick. I don't think it works like that. Man, we're gonna put up over 50 points on this. They are trash.
What do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind.
King, do you watch my videos? Or is this the first time you've ever tuned in?
Trailing by 11 to UMass. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes fine.
Ooh, that would be a lot of fun. I'll have to pitch that to Jay, Steven. I'll give you credit there. I'll text him here in a little bit after this game when making the pie and stuff with the wife.
They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the spot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy
And here's a fumble way behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage.
2nd and 28.
Go. At least they fell on it.
I appreciate you guys tuning in though and watching this. I just figured if I was gonna play, I might as well just stream it for y'all.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires
This
into
is a pick
traffic.
6.
It's picked off. Got room on the return. The 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Huskies. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
I appreciate that, King. I just had never seen you in the chat before, so I had to ask. I've never seen you, so I appreciate you tuning in and being one of the loyal people that have watched this forever. Steven, don't be scared, because I guarantee you I'm not going to be doing anywhere near what I'm doing right now. We have to play Missouri here in a little bit.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come
Also,
out
Steven, respectfully, I know y'all kind of giving Onakuno a hard time, not to say his name, but I was getting mollywopped by Penn State earlier, because that was like my first game. Because I wanted to see the home field advantage thing, and so I got mollywopped in that game. Like first game back forever.
Watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to
look at Drew Evers, 412 passing.
There's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session.
If those aren't Heisman stats, I don't know what is.
But when you look at this week,
Call
you've got
me
a
Caleb
week to
Williams,
figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. He wants to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Going up top on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 28. Looking downfield, it's Shields.
What the?
Got his man, makes the grab.
What's up with these guys falling on the ground?
Out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on
King,
time,
I thought that was funny about Nick Saban talking crap about
this game is far from over.
Texas, especially their chances to win the SEC. Funnier story, though, is the person that made Nick Saban actually go get his presidential pass and would let him in. SEC media days. I think that's where it's a little funny.
Third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Like, imagine being the stickler that makes Nick Saban go check in, get his
nice
press
touchdown.
back.
Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They'll try to tack one more.
Man, we're just coasting at this point. This is such a lopsided game. Not even trying.
With some aggression for the point after.
We're like halfway playing with one hand right now.
And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Kick returners just have to do a better job knowing where they are on the field and what the situation is. That's a ball you got to let go through the end zone. That's a touchback. Instead, you're trying to be the hero, and now you've done yourself more harm than good. The offense.
The Longhorn Network, Topher. I don't know what that thing is. That doesn't exist. Never did in my mind. Outside of the one time I tried to have to watch a softball game on it.
Second down. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Also, guys, Deion Burks in this game is an absolute freaking
And
shit.
on his way, a tremendous pickup on that one.
What did you guys see?
They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. They'll use the
Score real
timeout.
quick right
6
here.
seconds left on the clock.
Before we end the game.
One more play to pad the stats.
Yep, padding the stats.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He spins that thing down, and he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His
All right.
interception
All right, guys.
of the day.
So I'm going to
And he is brought
stop
down
for a
after the
second.
interception, and the clock strikes zero
And
here in the
then
fourth quarter.
I'm going to start up a completely new stream for the OU Missouri game. Because I'm actually going to document this and put it away in its own playlist. So I'm going to... how's the recruiting on this game, Topher? I haven't quite figured out all of the recruiting yet. I have not landed any recruits. So I'm gonna pause this stream.
It's amazing.
I will drop a new link in the Discord for those of you who are just now tuning in. You guys can tune back in here in about 10 minutes, and we'll have an OU Missouri game
coaching
going.
staffs and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses.